Something that's frustrated me since we started making vlog videos is that the best time for me to make a video in terms of available time is in the evening. The best time to make a video in terms of available light is in the daytime. Now I've managed to make 1 or 2 videos that were reasonably successful just using the lights in my house, but I had to use the fastest lens available to me, which meant the depth of field was far too shallow for me to be moving around and to stay in focus. I had a look on the YouTube internet this week and I found a nice video on the Indie Mogul website where Griffin is mucking about with cheap lights, and I got a few good ideas. I've been trying them out. Here's what I did. These clamp lights, you can find them everywhere. They don't have reflectors though. So I used a cheap plastic mixing bowl, cut a hole in it, sprayed it white, and it works quite nicely. This washing up basin was a quid from Asda. I'm mounting 4 sockets in it. Griffin actually used 8 bulbs, but I'm only using 4 because I don't think I need quite that much light. I cut out a back from MDF just because I wanted something solid to mount the lights on. This is me doing a bit of wiring. It's obviously essential, and I then fed the wires through holes I drilled, and you know, this, you can see what I'm doing. Tied it all together with a junction box. I put this tube on the back so that I could mount it just on a microphone stand, because that's what I've got, and it's nice and bright. See? So right now I'm being lit by 3 lamps. I've got the washing up basin lamp here. I've got the clamp light over here, which is actually pointing at the wall and reflecting light off the wall to me rather than shining directly on my face. I've also got my desk lamp behind the 2 computer screens there, just throwing up some light on the wall to try and soften the shadows that are being cast there a little bit. What I really ought to be doing is experimenting with diffusers on this main light here. I could use anything really, paper or pillowcase or something. I'm quite pleased with the setup. It cost me next to nothing to do, and it's quite nice on the Sony that when it comes to the white balance, well, all I needed to do was look on the box for the bulbs and see that the colour temperature was 2700 Kelvin and just type it in. It actually gives you the option to just tell it what colour temperature to use. It does feel like a bit much to do all this just to make a YouTube video, but then again, I learned something, and I'll probably learn more stuff when I'm experimenting with them. Anyway, I think I've talked about that for long enough now, so I'm going to cut off the end of this video abruptly.